Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial. Today I thought I'd just show you my amazing 5-minute everyday makeup routine. So we're just gonna get started. So firstly, I'm gonna be taking the Wonderglow by Charlotte Tilbury. This is my favorite primer and it's just really gorgeous and hydrating, makes your skin look really nice and plump. So now I'm gonna be taking on top of that a bit of the Hollywood Flawless filter in number 5. This is just gonna give me a bit of color and get rid of any redness, and it just makes you look so dewy and plump. Next, we're gonna take two medium coverage to light coverage foundations. I'm going to mix them together and apply them with this massive fluffy dense M439 Morphe brush and just kind of pat it all over my face. I know it looks a bit tan, but it will even out later, and I really like to just press it into my skin and buff it in nicely and then go over with a really nice wet beauty sponge to kind of even everything out. Now I'm taking the LA Pro Girl Conceal under my eyes, and it's a really nice peachy pink colour, and it's just going to kind of take away any darkness under my eyes and brighten up my skin. So I love doing this next, and I'm just going to blend it in again with my nice wet beauty sponge. This is the Real Techniques one. Just going all over, making sure I use my fingers to make sure it's all nice and evenly blended, even on my eyelids, and then taking a tiny bit of the Pro Conceal by M.A.C, and I'm just using this amazing Morphe buffer brush. I love this so much. I'll list all the products down below, but it just really helps to buff everything in so seamlessly, and it's like my new favourite thing for concealer, so loving that. Next, I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood light wand, and I love this so much because it just literally looks like you are lit from within. It's not a powdery dusty highlighter, it just makes you look so glowy and natural, and I love this even with no makeup on. It looks so gorgeous, so I love that. And next we're going to be doing my eyebrows, and I like to really brush them up and give my eyebrows some shape before I then go in and fill them in. So this is really going to just shape them and make them look fluffy. Now I'm taking a brow pomade in a dark brown, and I'm just literally doing what I do every day, which is a straight line under my brows up to my arch and filling them in. So everyone has a different way of doing their brows. This is just how I do mine, and I like them to be a little bit more bold. I'm just filling them in following the hairline. And now I'm just doing the same with the other side. I like to just draw a line underneath and follow the hairs in little motions and just make sure that they look nice and fluffy still. Nothing special, nothing to see here. Moving on. Now I'm using this Rock and Kohl pencil by Charlotte Tilbury in Bedroom Black, and it's so soft for tight lining, so I love that for giving a bit of definition to the eyes. And now we're using this LA Pro Conceal concealer in Beautiful Bronze to do a bit of contouring around the face, around the lips as well. That's a really cool trick that I learned to make your lips look a bit more plump, on the nose, on the chin, on the forehead, and I'm just going to buff it in with a Magic Complexion brush by Charlotte Tilbury, making sure I go in that hairline so that it looks more natural, and just really lightly blending upwards on the cheekbones as well. It's going to give you such gorgeous bronziness to your skin. Loving that, loving that. And now we're going to just do a bit to the eyes. You don't have to, this is optional, but for just a bit of definition, I like to take a bit of a bronzy colour to my eyelids and just blend, blend, blend in the crease, just make it look nice and smoky, and then kind of do the same to underneath as well with a nice smudger brush, just to give a bit of definition to my eyes because they're so big. I just like to define them a bit. Now I'm going to take my Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder by Charlotte Tilbury. It's so beautiful, moisturising, and so finely milled that I just like to do my forehead and chin and under my eyes and around my nose. Now I'm just taking my mascara. I only got it because it had rhinestones on it, but it's not actually that good, so no one needs to see me do that. So there you go, that's the finished product with mascara. And now I'm just taking my bronzer brush, which I love. It's my new favourite and my all-time favourite bronzer by Hourglass, and I'm just going to obviously go over where I did my contour, but just to give a bit more of a really gorgeous glowy bronze look to my skin. And I really recommend this bronzer. It's literally my favourite. I will never use another one. I love it so much. Now I'm taking my new favourite blusher by Charlotte Tilbury in the colour Pillow Talk. This was limited edition, but she's just made it permanent in her range, and why not? It's literally the best. It's so gorgeous and warm. It's this really nice colour that will suit anyone. Yep, Mel, you're not funny. Yep, no, that's what you get for trying to be funny. Okay, cute, moving on. Anyway, we're going to be doing some lashes, and I'm just going to do that because I like to just give a bit more definition to my eyes because I have no lashes whatsoever. So love doing that. And now I'm taking my favourite Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the colour Supersize Me, and it's kind of a bit darker than my lip tone, so I like to just fill in my lips with that and obviously lip line them as well. Cool. Now I'm going to be taking my next favourite everyday lipstick in Penelope Pink by Charlotte Tilbury as well, and it's just this really nice pinky nude. Love this colour, it kind of goes with any lip liner, so love using that day to day. And a bit of Marc Jacobs lip gloss, you can use any lip gloss, but that's the one I had there, just to give my lips a little bit more plumpness and dewiness. Now I'm just spraying my face to melt in any powders and melt everything together, and I also like to spray my highlighter brush before I put on my favourite highlight, which is from NARS, the Orgasm highlighter, and I like to really blend that in while my brush is wet, and it makes it blend in so seamlessly. And then we're done, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. That is all for today. See ya!